Magandang araw. Welcome back to Math 171, Calculus 1 for Engineers, and our lesson title for today is The Inverse Trigonometric Functions. Our lesson objectives is at the end of this lesson, you should be able to define inverse trigonometric functions, derive and illustrate the derivative of the inverse trigonometric functions, and solve problems using the derivative of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay? So here, uh, when we say inverse trigonometric functions, it is yung, like for example, you have 1 over, yung ang ginagamit na natin is yung tinatawag natin na arc. May arc na siya. Okay, so like for it is the arc sine, ano pa, arc cosine, ano pa, arc tangent, okay, inverse is different from reciprocal ha, magkaiba siya. So we have arc sine, arc cosine, arc cotangent, okay, arc, arc cotangent, sige, arc tangent, tapos arc secant, and then arc cosecant. Okay, so meron tayo dito the definition of this inverse trigonometric functions wherein binibigay sa domain and range. But madalang naman natin siyang kailanganin, okay? So, familiarize na lang din, but you need to, ano naman na to memorize, okay? So, here are the graphs of the inverse trigonometric function wherein pag arc sine x, ganito yung itsura niya, this one. And then, kapag naman arc cosine x, binaligtad naman siya, okay, para siyang mirror. Then, pag arc tangent naman, instead na medyo pataas, okay, dito naman ay ano siya, nag-wave naman ng medyo pahiga, okay? So, yan yung kanilang mga itsura. So, now let's move to the derivative of inverse trigonometric function. So, actually, katulad lang din sa trigonometric functions, pinakita lang din dito sa ating module kung paano siya na-derive or paano siya nakuha. But then, let's proceed now to the summary. Okay, mas madali kasi ito eh. Ito na lang yung summary. Okay, so derivative of the inverse trigonometric functions, let u be differentiable function of x. So, if you get the derivative of arc sine u with respect to x, it is equal to du over dx all over the square root of 1 minus u squared. And then, kapag naman arc cosine u, it is a negative again, okay? So, yun yung lagi ko sinasabi, kapag kumukuha ka ng derivative ng may naka-negative siya. Okay, du over dx is all over the square root of 1, okay, ayun yung bumaba. Okay, this one. 1 plus naman siya, plus u squared. And then, derivative ng arc tangent u, natanggal naman yung ating square root, naging du over dx all over 1 plus u squared. And then, arc cotangent u, naka-negative naman siya. Then, du over dx, 1 plus u squared. Okay? So, tama ba? 1 plus u squared na ba yun? Arc cotangent. Yes. Okay. Sige, so, pag arc cotangent, this is negative dx all over 1 plus u squared. And then, for the arc secant u naman, we have du over dx all over absolute value of u, then square root of u squared minus 1. So, nabaliktad naman siya. Kung papansinin nyo kay u, kay arc sine, okay? And then, kay arc cosecant naman is a negative of du over dx all over the absolute value of u, then square root of u squared minus 1. Wherein dapat dito kay arcsecond and arccosecond, u is greater than 1. Okay? So, let us have an example para mas maintindihan natin siya. Let's use y is equal to arc sine 5x. So, we have y is equal to arc sine of 5x. So, we have this formulas lang naman. So, direct substitution na lang din tayo. Okay. So, y prime is equal to, yung nasa taas daw is du. So, ano yung derivative ng u? Which is, ang u natin ay yung nasa variable ng x. So, we have 5x. So, derivative ng 5x is 5. And then, we have to write sa denominator square root of 1 minus, yung u natin is yung buo. Okay? Sorry. Ang ano natin dito, ang u pa din natin is yung nasa labas pa din, which is si 5x. Okay, so this is the u. So we have 1 minus, ang ating u is 5x. So we have 5. Alright? Okay. Alright. Wala ulit siya. Okay. So now, let us have again. So we have y is equal to the arc sine of 5x. And we know that we have the formula for arc sine na derivative ng arc sine u with respect to x is equal to du over dx all over the square root of 1 minus u squared. So, sino ba si u natin dito? Ang u natin is ito, yung nasa loob ng parentheses. Okay? So, by using this, we have y prime is equal to, ano yung derivative ng u natin? Derivative of 5x is 5 all over square root of 1 minus, ano yung u natin? It is 5x. So, substitute mo lang dyan. And then, don't forget, dapat naka-square. Okay. So, by simplifying this, y prime is equal to 5 over square root of 1 minus 5 squared is 25, and then x squared is x squared. Okay? So, this is now your final answer. Okay? So, as long as kabisado ninyo yung formulas, madali na lang siya. Kasi, actually, halos direct substitution na lang naman din siya. Okay? So, what about now kay arctangent naman? Kay arctangent tayo. Let's use arctangent wherein we know that arctangent, okay, is equal to du over dx all over 1 plus u squared. So, again, ano yung du natin? So, derivative ng, okay, so y is equal to r tan 5x. Wherein, si 5x again yung u natin. Okay? So, we have now y prime is equal to, ano yung du over dx natin or derivative ng 5x, it is 5 over 1 plus, yung u natin is again 5x, then don't forget dapat is square. So, we have y prime is equal to 5 over 1 plus 5 squared is 25, then x squared is x squared. So, this is now your final answer. Diba? Mabilis lang naman na siya. As long as alam yung formula. Okay. So, next naman natin, let's use this arc cosecant. Okay, so let's use arc cosecant. So, we have y is equal to arc cosecant of 5x. Okay, again, ang u natin dito is ito, so 5x. So, we have the formula arc cosecant u is equal to negative du over dx all over the absolute value of u, then square root of u squared minus 1. So we have y prime is equal to, ano yung du natin? Derivative ng 5x, it is 5 over. Ang u natin, kopyahin natin, 5x. So absolute value daw yan. And then, square root ng u squared natin is 5x. Then don't forget square minus 1. Okay. So by simplifying this, we have y prime. Okay, when we say absolute value, ibig sabihin, kung naka-negative siya, gagawin mo lang din siyang positive. So since this is a positive, positive lang din siya. So kung mapapansin natin, may 5 ka sa taas, may 5 ka sa baba, cancel. Okay? And then, matitira na lang sa atin is that 1 over x square root of 5 squared is 25, x squared is x squared minus 1. And this is now, and don't forget, naka-negative pala to. You have negative, then negative. Then this is now your final answer. Okay? So, ganun lang naman. Alright? So now, what about this one? What if we have this kind of given? Okay. So, example number 2. We have the derivative of y is equal to the arc sine of x plus x squared of 1 minus x squared. Okay. Take note na ito yung buong u natin. Okay. Tama ba? Yes. This is our buong u. Okay. This is yung buong u natin. Okay. So now, let's use the formula. We have y prime no, okay. Yeah. So, we have again arc sine of x plus x squared of 1 minus x squared. Okay. Wait. I don't think so na parang may mali. Okay, okay, okay. Alright. So, ang u lang natin dito is ito. Tama. This one. Ito lang yung ating naka-arc sine x. But this one, itong part na to, nakahiwalay na siya. Why? Why is it so? Kasi, hindi naman nilagyan ng bracket o kaya ng parenthesis. Di ba wala naman? So, ibig sabihin, si arc sine x lang yung may arc sine. Okay? So, now, let us move to our getting the derivative. We have y prime, y. Y prime is equal to ano yung arc sine x natin? Di ba we have derivative of u, which is, derivative ng x is just 1, over square root of 1 minus u squared, which is ang u natin is x lang naman. So, we have x squared. Okay? And then, last, ito na. Saka natin ngayon kuhanin yung derivative nito. Okay? Yung derivative nito. And kung tutuusin, yaan ay naka product rule. Okay? So, since yan ay naka product rule, Okay, so ang gagawin natin, let's use the product rule. Okay, so lagyan ko siya ng bracket. So, product rule siya, so meaning x, and then we get the derivative of itong nasa loob, which is na square root, derivative ng square root ng 1 minus x squared with respect to x, then plus, kopya naman to, 1 minus x squared, derivative naman ng x with respect to x. And then, yaan niya yun yung naka-bracket. Okay. So, simplifying this, we have y prime is equal to 1 over the square root of 1 minus x squared, okay, plus, okay, and then we have x, derivative ng 1 minus x squared, okay. So, dito ko siya isulat. Diba derivative natin ng 1 minus x, square root ng 1 minus x squared with respect to x? Anong ginagawa natin? We convert first this square root to, to exponential. So, ang gagawin natin sa kanya, we have derivative of 1 minus x squared raised to 1 half with respect to x. Okay. So, gawin lang natin siya, derivative natin para i-ano natin sa kanya. Isa-substitute na lang natin. So, we have derivative of 1 minus x squared. This is a chain rule. So, ang mangyayari sa atin dito, baba natin yung ating exponent na 1 half. Then, we have 1 minus x squared. Then, minus yung ating, ano nga to? Yung ating exponent, bawasan ng 1. So, we have 1 half minus 1 is negative 1 half. Then, derivative ng nasa loob, which is derivative ng negative x squared is negative 2x. Okay. And then, kung mapapansin natin, you have 2 dito sa sa baba, may 2 ka din sa baba, cancel. So, matitira, 1 times negative x is negative x. Then, since ito ay naka-negative exponent, so, lilipat na lang natin siya sa baba. Magiging over, since 1 half din yan, gawin na natin siyang square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay? So, clear tayo? Ganyan yung kalalabasan niya. So, we have multiplied by negative x over the square root of 1 minus x squared. So, meron siyang multiply natin. Plus, square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay? So, we have 1 minus x squared. And then, don't forget that dx over dx is just equal to 1, diba? So, multiply lang tayo ng 1. So, wala lang din mangyayari. Okay. Now, simplifying this, we have y prime is equal to 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared. Then, x times negative x is minus na. Negative na tayo. Then, we have x squared over 1 minus square root of x squared plus square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay. So, now, ano gagawin natin dito? Alright. So, what we are going to do here is that, kailangan mag-isang, ano na lang sila, mag-isang denominator. Kasi ito, pareho na may denominator niya, diba? So, same sila ng denominator, same sila ng denominator. But what about this? Wala siyang same denominator. So, what we are going to do is to multiply this same denominator to this. So, paano siyang nangyari? Yung ginagawa lang din natin para ano na siya, mag-alot. Diba? So, ang mangyayari, ito, yung denominator natin, multiply natin dito. So, when you multiply that, square root of 1 minus x squared, multiplied by square root of 1 minus x squared, diba mawawala lang yung kanyang, yung kanyang square root. So, ibig sabihin, ang mangyayari na lang sa atin dito, y prime is equal to, isang denominator na lang tayo na 1 minus x squared. And then, pagsama-samay na natin yung magiging numerator. So, we have 1 here. Ito siya. So, 1 minus, okay, ito naman, x squared. So, we have x squared. And then, since yan, natanggal lang naman to, so, ibig sabihin, magiging 1 minus x squared lang din siya. So, susulat lang natin siya na plus 1 minus x squared. Okay. So, since this is 1 plus 1, combining like terms, anong mangyayari sa atin? Y prime is equal to 1 plus 1 is 2 minus x squared is dalawa lang din naman, diba? We have 2x squared all over square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay. So, next natin is that, bakit siya naging ganito? Okay. So, anahan ko lang ito. We have now equals. Okay. So, they have common factor na 2, di ba? So, labas natin si 2, magiging 2 is equal to 1 minus x squared all over the square root of 1 minus x squared. Okay. So, now, di ba sabi natin this one? Square root of 1 minus x squared times square root of 1 minus x squared is equal to 1 minus x squared. So, itong 1 minus x squared natin ito ay equivalent pala dito. Okay. So, palitan natin ito. So, paano siya mangyayari? So, pag pinalitan natin siya, magiging 2 square root of 1 minus x squared multiplied by square root of 1 minus x squared all over yung kanyang original denominator na square root of 1 minus x squared. So, kung mapapansin natin, pwede kang mag-cancel. Cancel to, sino na lang natira? Ang natira na lang is that y prime is equal to 2 square root of 1 minus x squared. That's why this is our final answer. Okay? So, for another examples, you can explore this on your own. If you really don't understand, you can message me. Okay. So now let us move to this example. What about if we have word problem? A statue 3-meter high is standing on a base of 4-meter high. If an observer's eye is 1.5 above the ground, how far should he stand from the base in order the angle by the statue is maximum? Okay. So, kung ito-drawing natin siya, ganito yung kalalabasan niya. So, this is yung taas. Okay? Yung, kumbaga, parang wall na pinagtatayuan ng statue natin. Okay? So, that is a 4-meter high. Ito siya. This is a 4-meter high. And then, sabi sa atin, an observer's eye is 1.5 meters above the ground. Okay, so syempre, naka-level naman siya. Okay, take note ha. Baka kasi sabihin niyo, ma'am, ba't hindi po nagsimula sa pinakababa? Okay, ang eye daw niya ay nasa 1.5 meters above the ground. Sabi sabihin, nakatayo yung observer natin. Okay, nakatayo siya. So, this is 1.5 meters. Okay. So, a statue naman daw is 3 meters high, standing on a base. So, ibig sabihin, this is the statue, and this is 3 meters high. So, in total, kung 3 meters yan, pag pinagsama-sama mo ngayon yan, iaayos natin. Okay. So, this is a 4 meters. And then, ilas natin si 1.5 meters. Ito yung ating another, ito yung magiging, let's say, level ng eye to the end sa paa ng statue natin is 2.5 meters. Okay? So, yan yung kalalabasan ng kanyang figure. Okay. Now, let x be the distance from the base to the observer. So, ito siya. Ito yung I ng base. Ito yung ating, ito yung I ng ating observer, and then ito yung ating base. So, we have x. Okay. So, naglagay na lang din tayo dito ng mga angles. So, let's say angle A is yung na-form na triangle from the head of the stage root. Okay, so this one. From the head of the stage root, papunta saan? Dito sa end or sa level ng ating eye. And then, ito naman, angle B. Okay, angle B naman is from the eye of the observer up to the paa ng ating patwa. Okay. And then, another one is that yung theta natin, theta is equal to A minus. Okay. So, yun. So, now, from the figure, tangent A is equal to, using the SOHCAHTOA. Okay, using the SOHCAHTOA, tangent A is opposite over adjacent. So, we have, okay, tangent A is equal to, ano yung opposite niya? It is the 5.5 over, ano yung adjacent niya? It is the x. And then, kapag nilipat natin si tangent sa kabila, magiging maliiwan si A. A is equal to the arc tangent of 5.5 over x. Okay. And then, next naman natin is that, yung kay tangent B. So, tangent B, kay B naman, so we have opposite, ang opposite niya is 2.5 over x. So, pag nilipat lang ulit natin si tangent sa kabila, magiging arc na siya. So, we have B is equal to the arc tangent of 2.5 over x. Okay. Sabi natin, okay, theta is equal to A minus B. So, pag pinagsama natin yan, we have theta is equal to arc tangent of 5.5 over x minus the arc tangent of 2.5 over x. Okay, then let's get the derivative. Okay, so derivative ng theta is equal to, okay, now using the arc tangent formula, ang formula natin for the arc tangent is arctan is equal to du over dx all over 1 plus u squared. Okay? So, du over dx, 5.5 over x. Okay. Diba, may tinuro ako sa inyo nun na derivative ng 1 over x with respect to x is equal to negative 1 over x squared. So, gamitin lang din natin siya. Okay? So, we will be having derivative ng 1 over x since yung x natin is nasa baba, magiging ano na siya. So, we have negative 5.5 over x squared. All over 1 plus, then yung u natin is ito, yung buo lang ulit. So, we have 5.5 over x, then we have to square it. Okay? Then minus arctangent ng 2.5 over x, so gano'n lang din. Derivative ng u natin, this one. So, we will be having negative 2.5 over x squared all over 1 plus 2.5 over x, then don't forget quantity squared. Okay, so now, simplifying this, so si d theta, palitan na natin siya ng 0. So, we have 0 is equal to, okay, so we have negative 5.5 over x squared all over 1 plus, okay, 5.5. Ang square ng 5.5 is, ano, the square ng 5.5 is 30.25. So, we have 30.25 all over x squared. Okay. Then, no. Hindi siya all over. Ito lang siya. Dito pa lang siya. Over x squared. Then, so since this is negative, magiging plus. Plus 2.5 over x squared all over 1 plus 2.5 squared is 6.25 over x squared. Okay. So now, since may x squared tayo dito, meron tayong whole number plus fraction, ang gawin na natin siyang lahat naka-fraction. Ano lang yun, gagawin natin. We multiply this denominator to our whole number. So, nangyari sa atin, 0 is equal to negative 5.5 over x squared. All over x squared times 1 is x squared. Plus 30.25. Then, all over x squared na lang siya. Plus, ganun din, we have 2.5 over x squared all over x squared times 1 is x squared plus 6.25 all over x squared. And kung mapapansin natin, ang daming x squared. So, may x squared ka sa taas, denominator sa taas, may denominator ka din sa baba na x squared. So, pwede siyang i-cancel. Cancel this one, ano na lang matitira sa atin? Ang natira na lang is that 0 is equal to negative 5.5 over x squared plus 30.25 plus 2.5 over x squared plus 6.25. Okay. So, ang gagawin na lang natin dito is to cross multiply. Okay? When we cross multiply, sorry. Before that, lipat na lang muna natin. This one, lipat natin, transpose lang natin siya. Lipat natin sa kaliwa, sorry. So, magiging, lipat ko na dito. We will be having 5.5 over x squared plus 30.25 is equal to 2.5 over x squared plus 6.25. So, by using cross multiplication, so we cross multiply this one. Okay. So, cross multiplication, we will be having 5.5 times x squared plus 6.25 is equal to 2.5, ito naman, x squared plus 30.25. Okay? So, by applying this, ano kalalabasan, we have 5.5x squared plus 5.5 times 6.25 is 34.375 equals, yung nasa kabila naman, 2.5x squared plus 2.5 times 30.25 is 75.625. Okay? And then, ang gagawin natin, lahat ng may x, lagay natin sa kaliwa, lahat ng wala, ilagay sa kanan. Okay. So, dito na lang ako sa baba nito. Okay, sana hindi kayo malito. Ito naman. So, we have 5.5x squared. So, ito, from positive, magiging negative. 2.5x squared. Is equal to, ito, positive siya, 75.625. Then, this one, from positive, gawin natin siyang negative kasi nilipat natin. 34.375. Okay. So, pag inayos natin, magiging 5.5 minus 2.5 is 3x squared is equal to So, pag pinag-minus natin to, magiging 41.25. So, let's divide both sides by 3 para cancel, matitira sa atin is that x squared is equal to, ano makukuha natin? 41.25 divided by 3. And then, let's get the square root of both sides para cancel, matitira sa atin ngayon, x is equal to approximately 3.7080. Okay? So, nakuha natin ngayon yung final answer. But, try to use your calculators dito for the meantime dahil nag-check lang ako or nagbase lang din ako dito sa nakuha niya sa module. Okay? So, for you to try it on your own, practice solving activity number 3 and activity number 5, but you don't need to pass this. Okay? So, thank you for watching.